Former FBI Director James Comey is pushing back strongly after being hit with a two-count federal indictment, declaring his innocence and calling for Americans not to give in to fear. In a short video shared on his Instagram account, Comey said he is ready to stand trial and has faith in the justice system. He said, and I quote, "My heart is broken for the Department of Justice. I have great confidence in the federal judicial system and I am innocent. So let's have trial and keep the faith." End of quote. The video does not specify exactly when it was recorded, but its message was direct. Comey will fight the charges and will not back down. He reflected on the personal cost of challenging President Donald Trump, saying his family has long been aware of the risk. He said, and I quote, "My family and I have known for years that there are costs of standing up to Donald Trump, but we couldn't imagine ourselves living in other way. We will not live on our knees, and we shouldn't either." End of quote. Comey also quoted his daughter, Maureen Comey, who was dismissed this summer from her role at the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York. In her farewell note, she had written that, and I quote, "Fear is the tool of a tyrant." End of quote. Echoing her words, Comey added, and I quote, "She is right, but I am not afraid, and I hope you are not either. I hope instead you are engaged, you are paying attention, and you will vote like your beloved country depends on it, which it does." End of quote. The indictment against Comey accused him of obstruction and making false statements during his 2020 testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee. The charges come just days after President Donald Trump publicly demanded that the Justice Department act quickly to bring prosecutions against Comey and other political opponents. The fallout has extended into Comey's family. His son-in-law, Troy Edward Jr., who had served as National Security Prosecutor in the Eastern District of Virginia, announced his resignation following the indictment. In a letter obtained by ABC News, Edward explained his decision, and I quote, "To uphold my oath to the Constitution and country, I hereby resign as an Assistant United States Attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia in the Department of Justice, effective immediately." End of quote. The development marked yet another dramatic chapter in the long and bitter clash between Donald Trump and James Comey. Trump fired Comey as FBI Director in 2017, setting off years of political conflict, investigations, and accusations. Now, with the former FBI chief under indictment and his family facing consequences as well, the fight between the two men has entered its most serious stage yet.